Alright, what's going on? I just got some cool packages in. Wanted to open them up on camera and see what we got. These are all things that are ordered over the last couple weeks. I think one was over the Christmas holiday and just arrived from Alabama, and I think these are all from eBay. So let's see. Alright, first up we have decently well packed. This is a sealed, I gotta get the marker off of there, but it's a sealed PS1 Tomb Raider 2. That's a cool one. And looks like they have this in a Super Nintendo box protector. But appreciate the protection either way. And so here we have the classic series Zelda. I think that this is complete with the at least the manual. It is missing some flaps, but it wasn't expensive. And so there are two. There's going to be for sales for next week. Or trades or whatever have you. Really, to me, it doesn't matter. And then so here's one. I've been waiting for a while. This tracking just like literally didn't move for like 2 weeks. But you know, that happens. From time to time. The big reveal. This is like paper. Made it all that much more exciting. Alfred Chicken. That's the second copy in a while that I've had. It's like a $100 game. It's like it was like $155. I sold it with the manual, so that was a good sale when I had that a couple weeks ago. Picked this up for I believe it was under 100, but that's just part of it all. And then the big guy. Let's check it out. Alright, so this was a lot. It was an eBay auction from, I think, New Year's Eve or New Year's Day it ended. I think it was New Year's Day. First off, Batman Forever on Genesis. No manual. I assume it's like a $12 to $15 game. I'm not really sure on the Genesis versions of like Batman games or even complete Genesis games. Avatar for PS2, that is complete. I believe when I looked that up, that was like a $12 to $15 game. Locomotion for the Intellivision. I usually just try and give this stuff away, honestly. I'll use it for, if I know people that collect it, I'll go reach out to them directly. Here is some of honestly, my bread and butter as far as the sales within the groups. Boxed Nintendo, original Nintendo, or loose original Nintendo, but here we have Spy Hunter, I believe that did have a manual as well. Arch Rivals, which is really clean. I literally sold a box only for this game with no flaps and was beat up for $10, maybe $12 a few weeks ago. Now this is a complete copy that has beautiful corners. That is definitely collector's version of that. Here you have, and then the other side of it, no flaps on the top there, but still if it has the manual, it'll still go for $30, $35 for Total Recall. Super Off-Road Baja sold a loose card of this yesterday for $12. I'd assume this is going to be like a 30. This is assembled in Mexico. Assembled in Mexico, which you can see here or on the cart, means that it'll have a probably black and white manual. The label itself is in worse, not condition, but pedigree, like it's just worse quality, I suppose. But still good condition on the box. I guess $35. Cardboard generally you won't get less than 20 if you have all the pieces there. And then it's got some kind of obscure things that I don't generally get my hands on, but was happy to when it was part of the lot here. So what we have is some Sega Saturn. So first up you have the arcade smash hit Daytona USA. I'm pretty sure that these were all decent condition, had the manuals. Definitely brought the value. Yeah, the disc is really immaculate. Going into NBA Jam Extreme, which I think I'll have to look, but I thought that this was supposed to be complete But even without being complete and having the back art only, I do believe this is still going to be like a $22 game, which I can actually, we can look up shortly afterwards. We can do some kind of figures of what I spent and what it will all kind of encapsulate in gross sales. So here's another great one: Romance of the Three Kingdoms, Wall of Fire. That's Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4. Excuse me. That is this. The case is in really nice condition. The foam is still inside. The disc looks like it might not even have ever been played, honestly. Really beautiful, beautiful condition stuff there. We have then into Sega CD, which is what stuff I really, really never get. We have Dragon's Lair for Sega CD. I believe that that's complete. Decent condition. Again, disc doesn't look like it's ever been moved. Foam's still on there. Let's see what else we have. Some Sega CD. This is a Thunder Strike. There's no foam and the case has some damage. But Thunder Strike, that's probably a $15 game, I'd assume. And then Rage of the Cage, WWF wrestling game for Sega CD. I think this as well had the foam and is in good condition. No foam, but again, in great condition there. And then there was one that was over side here, Star Wars Battlefront for PS2. All in all, the box is now empty. That was a nice rundown for stuff we had there. To talk about values, the auction ended. I paid, I believe it was $202.50 shipped. That was there's no shipping added, and so I probably paid maybe a little bit more in taxes. I might have been $214, I think, overall. And this should bring in $350 to $400 depending on the day. But it is something that I looked at least through that period of buying as not loss leaders, but things with lower margin that would bring more variety to the sale and perhaps widen my net of customers, that were unique in purchasing. I average about 20 to 25 unique customers, and via PayPal, it seems that my average per consumer is going up since I've gotten back into more consistently running and buying sales and running sales and buying collections since the summer ended. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for checking in. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Obviously, this is my office here. I have my new setup that my wife had sponsored for Christmas as a present. Over here, the drawing of a dragon that my daughter painted upside down, and then we didn't realize it looked like a dragon until it was hanging over the easel. So that will be in my office forever. So thanks for hanging out. Cheers. Have a great day, and